Hey, what's up, guys? We're about to go live here tonight for tonight's call. I got a big announcement, so we're going to see what it is. Guys, I'll be trading live tomorrow at 9. The link is in the chat, guys. To sign up for Sosana. This is going to be the best. This is going to be the best launch of 2026, guys. Mark my words. This is a $25 coin, easy. All right, so check it out. Don't miss out on it, guys. Do your due diligence and then click the link. Click the link and check it out. Don't, it doesn't charge you to click the link. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, so they're going to start now. They're always right on time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. in the room, in the trading room. All right, guys. We trade live every day. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to change that, guys. Because I haven't been able to get on schedule here. My schedule has changed in the morning, so it's been hard for me. So we're gonna see what happens with that. I'm gonna have to change trading to afternoon because I've got appointments now a lot in the mornings. So that's the deal, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow 9 o'clock on this channel. Like the video, please, guys. And yeah, let's roll, man. Let's go, Sosana. I'm ready for it to launch, man. I've been involved in this in months already. Just building my bag and wait. H bar's down. H bar's like 10, 11 cents. H bar is another project. I own a big bag of H bar. That's really the only two I have now. I got rid of all the rest. Pretty much. I have a couple little things scattered around, but nothing like H bar, nothing like Sosana. All right, guys. Let's see what the big announcement it is tonight. I hope they're going to give us a date when we're going to launch. I'm thinking we might launch Monday. That's what I'm hoping. Where we start the vote on Monday, start the nominations and start the vote. And then a week later, we'll have the actual reveal of the coin. All right, guys. I'll see you guys after. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll get the call started here in about 30 to 60 seconds. I can see we're about 2 minutes after the hour, so thanks for waiting. And we'll be getting started. We got David here tonight with us. And we got some things to talk about. Interesting stuff coming. Happy Monday, Sosana family.
Very happy.
See all you guys in the Telegram. We are about to start the call here in about 30 seconds. Hang with me. I want to give everybody a chance. I can see there's still people joining. So
there's Lori.
Yeah.
Let's see some more emojis, guys. There we go. What's up, Brad? What's up, guys?
Hello. Let's see here.
Alan. Howdy. iPhone. Yes. Alan, Rudy. Money, Mitch, Ryan's, Vince, Ryan. Love it. Kim. Yeah. Coming, Sean, Vince, April. Kim, Vince again. I love it, guys. Vince had a laughing emoji going.
Big day, big
day. Yusuf.
There's Keith.
Big day, big
All right,
day.
we can start the call. Keith's here. Let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just start the recording.
Recording in progress.
Okay, everybody. Hey, welcome everybody that's live. Welcome Sosana family and all of you that listen to the recording. Welcome to you. Welcome new members. I see there's a few little things I need to fix here. Hold on. Just want to. Zoom has some funny things about it sometimes. Okay, I heard just a little bit of an echo. Just let me know if you have any problems with me, Brian. Let me know. But welcome everybody. So special night tonight. We got David with us. We've got some big announcement to bring to you, and just want to bring him out. Dave, I'll let you take over from here, buddy.
Hey. All right, come out swinging, huh? All right, buddy. I don't know about you guys here.
When Lambo
buried in snow, and it's gone across the nation. So I know Brian and Mark got hit also. So gave us some time to sit at home and get a lot of work done. First, I want to address to the community that first and foremost, I want everybody to pay special attention to the community right now. Any email that you get from there, excuse me, just beware. So we are cinching up the very last endpoint details, which include all the gating features, having $50, being KYC approved, what you can and cannot do at different levels, whether you're just a limited verified to KYC or you're a basic non-affiliate or premium non-affiliate and basic. Well, right now we're really just founders, but they're still tying in the last pieces. And you know how popular we are because that's where the scammers are. They know that our community is growing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But that we also have a lot of people in our community that are newer to crypto, and they're going after the low-hanging fruit, and they're trying to get you guys to do things that, and that really involves the scams and losing money. And so, we don't want that to happen. So we'll make the announcement when it's time to get active in the community. If any emails come in from the community, to go to the community, it's community.sosana.io. That's fine. That's where the community is. You can log in, you can go there. Just be wary of any emails that come in, even if it looks like it's coming from Keith Lacey and others that you recognize in the community, because they've figured out a way to spoof that as well. So that's going to come to an abrupt halt. All of our devs are in India and they're just waking up now, right? So they don't even know this. We've sent messages to them. So they'll get cracking on it tonight. And so we'll have this thing figured out by tomorrow. So anyway, that should be behind us quickly. And then we can really party, because that means we have locked the doors and we have booted these scammers out of our lives forever. So this is where we'll be hanging out. We're going to be bringing in very similar kind of features that you guys have gotten used to over the years with Telegram. We're going to have that a similar look and feel and part of it. So it's going to be evolving over the coming days, weeks, and months. It's going to just keep growing and getting better. But there's going to be a lot of really cool updates and things you guys will see very soon. So just to reiterate, do not reply to any email from any members. Don't email each other right now through the system. Just everybody avoid these scammers. Are probably on the call right now. And there's a big FU to you, because you're going to be booted out any day now. So let's go to what you guys are all here for, why you're showing up and why you're listening to this recording. And that is the news we've been waiting for. Very, very exciting right now. This morning, I was on with Kapil and the devs, and we officially deployed our contract. It went live today. So that's the amazing news. The actual voting, nominating smart contract was deployed onto the blockchain.
Excellent.
So that's done. Now, what they've been doing after that happened is loving all those emojis, man. Love it. But what they've been doing is they've been connecting our Web 2.0 interface. That's our admin panel that allows us to do some customization things, along with the Web 3, which is the smart contract portal. And so they are cinching that up right now. Tomorrow morning at around 9 a.m., I will be on with the devs. They said they will be 90% done at that point, and that most likely tomorrow night, the nominations will be ready to rock and roll. So worst case scenario, it'll be Wednesday night. But we're shooting for it tomorrow night. We're hoping, we're praying that tomorrow night is go time. So I will keep you guys obviously in the loop, like we always do. We'll let you guys know exactly what's happening. And at that moment, when we make that announcement, we will also let you know the end time for the Founders Program. So we will know at that moment when the Founders Program does come to a so this is all happening, guys. That means also the voting will take place on February the 9th, I believe it is. Is that right?
It's actually February 7th.
Right.
Will be that Saturday. Can you guys hear me okay?
I meant when the reveal. I meant the reveal.
Yeah, the reveal will be the 9th. That is correct.
The voting will be, okay, so the 7th would be the voting starting. So yeah, this is it. This is what we've been, working our tails off and getting done. CoinSalt giving us the green light on all the different additions and things that we had to do. We had a lot of little things we had to come up with because there's a lot of technical things that happen that you don't realize. For instance, how much data can actually be stored on the blockchain is very small, and that's one of the reasons why it moves so quickly. And so there's only so much you can store there. We had to lower the amount from unlimited votes. We had to pick a precise number. It's part of our algorithm, so we can't really share that. But I can tell you it's in the hundreds. But that's what we can share with people. We could not do unlimited. It would have created a problem. So that was part of the slowdown in trying to figure that out. And so CoinSalt was a great partner for us. They really dug into all of our smart contracts to help us perfect it, to make sure that what we were able to deploy was solid and impenetrable, which is what we were looking for. So that is the good news that we have now. We are working diligently this week to finish the last and final smart contract. We're hoping to have that deployed this week as well, and we'll keep you posted on that.
Guys, nice.
That final smart contract is the one that locks up that big wallet that everybody knows about, the ownership wallet, the disbursement, the treasury, the all of the monies that go to the core team. None of us have taken a penny at this point in our core team and investors. Everybody has been waiting patiently, and we really thank everybody for that. But we wanted to get everybody in the community taken care of first, get the system up, and then we do the last piece. So that's happening this week. Once that's done, I'll just kind of give you a little bit of a timeline. But once we complete that, the next move is really moving on to different marketing programs that we have. So right now, we've entered into a partnership with Trustpilot. There's been an integration on our site so far. Some of you may have noticed. Nobody has mentioned anything to me, but you may have noticed it. It's not set up properly. We're still tweaking it, and we're working with Trustpilot to get it just right. Something really cool that I'll tell you guys I've wanted to do, and I remain quiet because I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to deliver it, but I'm having it done right now, which is the wall of shame. And so this is a wall where everybody can kind of post their videos about how they got scammed, how they got taken advantage of. I'll probably be the first one to set it off and give our story. But most people have been in the space long enough. You've got the war wounds to show. It's sort of almost like a badge of honor that you don't want to have, but unfortunately, that's the way this industry has been. We're kind of in the wild west, the impetus, if you will, of crypto. So still relatively early on, but it's what's really kind of created the dream that we have here at Sosana. So out of bad things come great things sometimes, and so I think that's what we've developed here, is to really bring us in to the 21st century, the new and improved, the safe haven. I think what we have here is what's been missing in crypto. This is going to help all of us to stay safe, to get educated, and to find the best projects out there, quite honestly. And so that dollar amount that has been accumulating has been rising. I think it'll be a nice windfall for those who win, the nomination and the voting. So that's going to be exciting. I think so. We'll be sharing those numbers with you guys soon. But that's really it. I don't really have much more than that to share, other than we're full steam ahead, and I think you guys are going to be really pumped to see what's coming over the coming days and weeks ahead of us. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mark and Brian.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Dave. I appreciate you taking the time and getting out here and working so hard. We really appreciate it. Brian, I know you had a few things you wanted to share too. I'm going to bring you out.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, fantastic, man. So first, before we do anything, that's great information, Dave. I'm definitely going to comment on that here in a second. I want to publicly apologize to Keith Lacey. I feel bad that Keith has such an honest face and he's so popular that the scammers are like, "Ooh, let's use Keith Lacey's image to try to push all, push the scams and everything like that." I think it's almost like a reverse compliment, Keith, because they're like, yeah, everybody trusts this guy. So this is the guy that we're going to use. You know what I mean? It's like a reverse compliment. So I feel bad about that when I see that kind of stuff. But again, guys, just understand anything you see ever where somebody is saying, they're talking about migration and all stuff that we don't talk about, it's not real. Right away, you know it's not real. Israel sent it to me as well because he knew it wasn't real right away. And just to give me a heads up. So thanks, Israel, for doing that as well. But I did want to say, guys, people trying to get you to connect your wallet so they can, you can send them your seed phrase, you can send them tokens, and they're going to swap them out for a different version. There is no different version of Sosana tokens. There is no migration. There is no, it does not exist. Just please don't do it. That said, somebody texted me here as Dave was speaking, and they were getting excited, and they said, "Man, give me all the dates. Give me all the dates." I want to give you guys the timeline. Just want to remind you of everything that Dave just said. But if you're writing this down, either live right now when you're watching it, or you're going to watch this later, you can write these dates down so you can start setting your schedule for behavior, what you want to do. So, number one, the contract is launched live, like Dave said. So, the right now we have our developers. They're working on actually connecting all the Web 2, Web 3 interface endpoints so we can actually make this rock and roll for you guys. That will be done either tomorrow night, right, which is what we're pushing for, which will be the 27th, or the 28th, which is Wednesday. Doesn't really matter from that standpoint because once it's done, it's only going to impact those of you who actually want to nominate tokens. We know that there are people who do want to nominate tokens because they've called us every day for the last 6 months and said, "I want to nominate a token." So I know many of you want to nominate tokens. You already have your $500. You already have your tokens you want to nominate. So whenever we're ready and we open it up, I'm sure there's going to be a flood of you guys going to nominate your tokens. But for everyone else, here's the schedule that you need to most be aware of. On Saturday, February 7th at 7 p.m., if you hook to the DApp, you will see the nominated tokens revealed to you for the first time. Coincidentally enough, it will also be the first time that we will see those tokens because once again, we have no backdoor way to impact, put our thumb on the scale, anything. So it's going to be a great moment when we can see what the community has put forth and said, these are the tokens that we are nominating. So we will reveal those tokens to you. There will be a maximum of 25. I say maximum because if only 24 people nominated, there'll be 24, but we expect there to be the full 25. But again, there will be a maximum of 25 tokens. The way that they will be displayed to you, every single token will have what we call a directory page that will have direct feeds in from the different exchanges. So you can do a lot of your research right there inside the DApp if you want to, and actually look at those tokens, start seeing different information about them. Hey, what's going on? And we're going to give you more info about this, but I just want you guys to know, you'll see the tokens, you'll see a directory page that you can connect to. You'll be able to start doing your research right there. So that's going to happen Saturday the 7th at 7 p.m. All times I'm giving you, by the way, are Eastern time. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. Monday at the 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we are then going to reveal the winner, which token actually got the most amount of votes. That reveal will be Monday the 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I know a lot of people, that is going to be a big moment for you. It's like a holiday. It's like you're going to cancel everything, tell people don't bother you, etc. I get it. So that's happening Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll reveal the winner. And then Monday the 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern is when Sosana will be making their purchase of that winning token using the DGen voter wallet. So I want you guys to understand that timeline, okay? So it doesn't matter whether we roll out the nomination opening tomorrow night or Wednesday night, even if we did Thursday morning, it doesn't change any of those dates I just gave you, which will impact the majority of you. Saturday the 7th, reveal the nominated tokens. Monday the 9th, reveal the winner at 7 p.m. And Monday the 9th at 8 p.m., we're making that purchase. So you have that hour between 7 and 8 where you know that we're going to be making a purchase with the DGen voter wallet before then. Now, when we roll out the actual nomination, so if that's tomorrow night, if that's Wednesday, when we roll it out, we will also tell you at that point, we will give you the 72-hour countdown until the end of the Founders Program. So whether we roll it out tomorrow night, whether we roll out Wednesday, whatever that is, whatever time we do it, that will begin the 72-hour countdown for the end of the Founders Program. I need you guys to understand that because I know a lot of you get excited about nominations and things of that nature, but you're going to have 3 days, 72 hours from that moment that the nominations start, that you can run out and tell people, hey guys, we are live, we're going. This is your last chance. Think about the value here. $99 worth of Sosana will get you the premium level. We're calling it the Founders Package, but it's the premium level affiliate program, which is $249. So after that 72 hours is over, it's $249 once, and then it's like $149, I believe, per year. Now, if you sign up for it as a founder, it's $99 one time for life. All premium level affiliate benefits. So please keep that in mind. It's a huge, huge value. You don't want to miss out on that. You know, make sure you get back to people.
I'm already in that.
As well. And then finally, what we talked about with the distribution contract. I know that Dave mentioned that. He said, hey, this is the contract that's going to actually take care of some of the distribution to core team, to to many of the investors. You know, these guys didn't take any tokens. We wanted to make sure the community was right. Here's what it also does for you. We've had people bring this to our attention. They said, you know, when you go to some of these exchanges, you look and it provides this warning that says a huge percentage, 80%, 90% of the tokens are being owned by one wallet, which can be a red flag in a lot of tokens, because what it means in a lot of tokens is the owner is trying to pull a flim flam, right? They're going to get a lot of people excited, those people throwing money, and then the owner can simply take all that, so those tokens, sell them on the open market, walk away with the profits, okay? The reason why we have that wallet at this moment is because, remember, there's only ever going to be 88,888,888 Sosana tokens ever that will be in distribution, but we did not open up and release all of them at the same time. The vast majority of them have not been distributed, will not be fully distributed for a total of 5 years. So there's this 6-month quiet period where no new tokens are released. And then after that, there'll be tokens released every day for 4.5 years before all 88,888,888 tokens are in circulation. So we've got a big giant wallet with all of these tokens that have not been released yet. The moment that we actually take care of that distribution contract, we can move that amount of tokens to a separate area, separate wallet, and lock that wallet. And that warning that's popping up saying a large amount are controlled by one top wallet will disappear. So that's been a hindrance for you guys. That's been something you've been trying to explain, or people saying, I don't feel comfortable. That's going to disappear, and that will take away a final barrier for many of you that has stopped you from being able to bring in some of your top level investors. We know we got some big giant investors on the sidelines. The moment that that's done, they said that's the final thing I need to see before I can start pouring in some real funds. So we're excited about that. So I wanted to give you guys the dates.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to cut you off, anybody. I just wanted to clarify one thing. So we're moving that 6-month cliff period to a full year. And the reason why we made that decision was because we made everybody whole again, everybody from V1, that we airdrop those tokens to. If you remember, we made a decision to extend that. So that'll all be in the updated light paper that's coming. So it goes from 6 months to a full year, and then it's a 5-year disbursement.
4.5-year disbursement, or 5
And it'll become after the instead of 6 months, it'll be the 1 year. Once that 1 year starts, it's a 5-year disbursement period.
Okay, good. So that, and guys, that's going to be updated information right here on the call. That's going to all be in the new light paper. What that also means for you guys, though, is that we will create more rarity of the Sosana token for a longer period of time, because there will be less tokens that are actually available in distribution, which means it will actually allow us to create not only a stable price, but hopefully with the buy pressure, a constantly ascending price. So that's actually better for everyone anyway. So that's actually
also I'll just add one thing to that, Brian, if I could, and that is the core team tokens as well as investor tokens will be dispersed over an 18-month period of time, so everybody understands. And again, that will be in the light paper.
That wasn't
we're all about transparency.
right. That wasn't a change. It was already 18
that was not a change. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
For those of you who didn't know, I don't want any investors thinking, wait a minute, I thought it was it's always 18 months. That hasn't changed. So that's exactly how those tokens are going to be dispersed. Which, and again, I'll say this for anybody, because I know there's a lot of people that don't understand crypto that are attracted to this community. We take that as a, again, as a compliment that people are saying, I trust my entree into this industry with you guys, because this is the first real project, real people, incredible field leadership like a Keith Lacey with the innocent face, so that's who I want to be with. But what that means, guys, once again, is even though there are people here that core team guys and there are investors that are actually going to be able to ultimately have a decent level of tokens, they're not getting them all at once, and that's a big thing, right? It means that you don't have to worry that some core team guy like myself or like Mark Ross or like David, or like one of the investors, or it's just going to all of a sudden just step up and say, hey man, you gave me all my tokens at once. I'm done with this project. I'm dumping them all at once, and I'm negatively impacting the project. They are dripped out over an 18-month period of time, which once again, everything that we've done, if you read the white paper, you're going to see it's been done with the community in mind to create the highest level of stability and to show that everyone here is operating with the highest level of integrity, because we want this project to be rock star for the next several generations, not just for the next several days or weeks or months. It's not a get rich quick play for us. This is a legacy play for us, and we want it to be a legacy play for you guys as well. So with that said, again, I mean, people are kind of texting fast and furious here with different questions. But again, with that said, we will actually move on, and I'm going to throw it back to you.
All right, awesome, Brian. Always appreciate your energy, buddy. Love it. So yeah, this is it, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Day after day, week after week, month after month, we've been coming back to these calls and talking to you guys about the vision and what we believe is going to happen. And now everything is just about to become a reality. And it's just such an exciting time. And so many of you guys, I want to thank all of you for being so patient with us. Because, when you're endeavoring in something that's never been done before, it takes time. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have bugs. And we're still going to have challenges, but we're going to roll through those challenges. You've got a team here, David, Brian, me, the dev team. We're fully committed 100% to get us through everything that ever comes our way, because we're going to see this vision all the way through. We're going to fix the shiny object syndrome problem in the industry. We've got the solution. It's the solution to the number one problem in crypto. And it's just about to happen. It's just amazing. It's almost surreal for us. A lot of us that have been here for so long. And finally, it's about to happen. Our first vote's going to happen February 7th through the 9th. We're opening up nominations, like David said, either tomorrow or Wednesday. It's all happening now. And I'll tell you, I've been telling you guys over and over all this time, there's this lull, this time when everybody's just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. And I try to tell you guys, this is the time. Like, this is when you want to take advantage. This is what we're going to do from here on. Our focus is to build towards that first election. Bring people to these calls. Me and Brian can't wait to focus on just delivering the vision to people, to help them understand an explanation of what Sosana is about, how we vote, how we solve the shiny object syndrome problem and nothing accomplished, and how we're going to do that, and just giving people the vision, giving them this mechanism, this amazing mechanism that's going to help enable people to really solve the biggest problem in the world. So it's exciting. We're going to get paid for doing it. It's unbelievable, and we just can't wait now. It's just from one day to the next, we're just going to keep pushing forward into that new election, and one person at a time, we're going to change the crypto space forever. It's never going to be the same. For so many reasons. So that's it.
So Mark, could I say one final thing real quick?
Yep.
I want to make sure that everybody understands something, because Mark and I have had a lot of conversations about this behind the scenes. Now that we are going to be out to the nominating and voting, again, the actual voting process won't start. People won't actually be able to vote until the tokens are revealed to them. That'll be on Saturday the 7th. But between now and then, we are going to host some sessions here where we're going to talk strategy, right? Because we want to make sure that, again, we can't tell you what to do, and we're not going to tell you what to do. We just want to make sure everybody is going into this, with their eyes wide open, understanding some strategies of how to evaluate maybe some tokens. Again, we're not going to tell you what tokens to evaluate, but how to evaluate tokens. And then even after that, I know a lot of people are just fired up and excited about what's going to happen Monday the 9th between 7 and 8 p.m., right? 7 o'clock when we say, here's the winning token, and 8 o'clock when we buy that token. And we want to make sure we want to talk some strategies then as well, just letting you understand that different people are going to be going into that hour with different strategies. You need to be aware of all the different types of people, as well as being able to identify which one you are. So what they're doing can maybe inform upon what you're going to do. So we're going to be having those conversations so that everybody is ready, and it's the best possible experience for as many people as possible that are participating based off
It's
of
going
that.
to be awesome,
exactly
guys.
what's going on and happening all the time. So I wanted to make sure that was clear, because I know that's a big question that we get, Mark. People are like, man, what do I do? How do I do? What should I spend? We're not allowed to tell you, hey man, spend $50 or $100. We're not allowed to do that. but we can do some strategies, and from which you can form your own philosophy, and then you can make a determination based off of your own resources, what makes sense for you. So thanks, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. That tutorial is coming soon. I've pretty much made a pledge to have it out Wednesday, but it's going to be the first of many. I mean, there are so many moving parts when it comes to finding quality projects. We're going to constantly be giving you guys tips on how to find quality projects, not just one-time tutorial. This tutorial that I'm going to put out Wednesday is just going to be the start, okay? And then from there, it's going to evolve. And every time I see new ideas, I'm going to put, how to find quality projects phase 2, right? And we'll have it on our YouTube channel right there in the archives for anybody that ever comes into Sosana, so that people can come into Sosana and become the most valuable community members they can possibly be. For people that are really excited about pitching in, this is a community effort. You're nominating projects not just so that you have an opportunity to win $500 worth of Sosana, right? But to get the quality projects out there that aren't getting noticed, to get them the exposure they need, because they're sitting in a needle in a haystack trying to be found from all these shiny objects, thousands of different projects everywhere, trying to get seen, right? And our goal is, as a community, is to find those projects, lift them up, and promote them, and help them get the exposure that they deserve. And that's really what it's about. It's kind of a service, People think of the reward they can get from nominating projects, but I also want you to think of your participation in the service that you're doing for the whole community and those quality projects that you can find. So I'm going to be giving you guys some steps. But, I don't want to throw everything out to you guys all at once. I'm going to give it to you in pieces, but I'm going to give you the most basic, fundamental concepts in the beginning on when you start to find and look for quality projects. And then I'm going to step it up from there week to week. I'm going to give you guys more and more information, and then you guys can kind of hopefully get schooled. I can tell you guys, I am not the foremost expert on finding quality projects. There are other people in the community that are going to see that tutorial, and they're going to be sending me messages saying, hey, Mark, there's this other method of finding quality projects I want to share with you, and that's going to add value. And I'm going to bring that kind of information as an ongoing education for everybody in the community to get better and better and better at finding quality projects, getting those projects nominated, and then having this amazing election process forge those nominated projects through that process, and finding the most quality projects we can find for the community. So that's the whole purpose of it. And man, is it going to be fun. I've told you guys so many times, this is going to be the most fun you've ever had in the crypto community by far. It's going to be so fun. Finding quality projects, voting on them, getting rewarded. It's going to be a blast, guys. I can't wait for the first election. So that's basically it.
Can you unmute Dave?
Oh, yeah. Didn't know he was muted. All right, you're unmuted, Dave. Do you have anything you wanted to add?
No, not off the top of my head. I think that if I was going to say anything here, it's, you know, a lot of people want to know when the marketing really starts, and I sort of touched on it. I did leave one thing off, and that is I want the CRM and marketing system to be ready when we light it up, because we need to have a round robin. Those that want to take part of the round robin and get those leads that come in. And I think this, you know, that this is going to be a major PR campaign. This is the kind of stuff that I love to do. I've been doing SEO and SEM type of marketing stuff for years and years. I've been as a consultant for companies. I've done it for myself. But we're gonna light it up, and this thing is gonna move the needle, and it's gonna rise like a hockey stick when we start to do that. But you know, we also want. I think it's important to have that marketing system up. So as soon as we're done this week with all the smart contracts, getting everything, you know, flowing properly, we're gonna finish the CRM, get it up and running, so all of you guys out there can use that to market it. Not have to worry about, you know, logos and things, and you can just use our marketing materials. And we're going to be adding the AI follow-up system as well to this. It's going to be really cool. You guys are going to love this AI. It's so amazing. And then once that's done, my guess is I would say probably in less than 2 weeks is the big marketing campaign. So we'll do some smaller ones, little ones, but really after all that is completed is when we light it up and we spend the money. We've got a considerable amount of money set aside to do marketing. So that's in place. But I'll also let you guys know we'll be rolling out videos. There'll be the website's going to be updated somewhat. We're going to be fixing the problem that we've had with CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Once those contracts get locked up, all the warnings will go away. So you know, that in and of itself, all the little things that we're doing in and of itself will be natural kind of SEO marketing that we'll be doing with Trustpilot and everything else. So it's all coming together, guys. This is the time to celebrate and be excited, because you guys have earned this. You've been it's been amazing, the stick-to-itiveness that everybody's had with this. Keith, you know, Lacey shows up every day. He's in there helping and is earning his keep for sure. You know, he's the man. Lori has been absolutely just a rah champion. You know, she has a place with us. She knows that as we morph into the community management positions in the company, and we see Crypto Vibe Master and listen, all of you guys. I mean, I'm always afraid to do this because I know I'll forget names, but I see you all, and I really appreciate the efforts from everybody. And I want to put it out there again. I say this just every time I hop on a call, but if you guys are interested in being onboarding instructors, that will come before actual instructors. So the onboarding instructors are going to be helping the newbies come on and get your KYC, get them set up with the upgrades and everything else, answer the questions, and it'll be a great side hustle, if not a full-time job. And we play with the numbers, and we know that it can be turned into a real career if you're interested. So if you are, send an email to sos@sosana.io. I get those emails. We got absolutely bombarded by emails from people with KYC issues, by the way. And so if I didn't get back to you, I apologize. We ended up pushing emails through to the devs, and we've been tracking and making sure everybody has been upgraded. We tried our best to get back to everybody, but it was just, we've had hundreds and hundreds of emails that did come in, and we know that people were set up properly, and now everything's running smoothly. But I just kind of diverted there. What I'm really getting at again is send us an email at sos@sosana.io if you are interested in becoming instructors with us, onboarding instructors. And that I do want to have in place as well before we turn on the marketing machine, because what we have here is more complex than most things you see out there, right? It's got real utility, and there's a lot of moving pieces, and we're going after that very incredibly large market of people out there that are not familiar with crypto, They've never been in it. There's going to be a lot of hand holding along the way. So if you're patient and you like helping people and you like making money, and that's for you. Those who have already reached out to me, we have you in our system, and I'll be reaching out to you when we're ready to onboard. But that's coming really, really quickly. We would have had that done earlier, but we wanted to make sure that there was no longer the company error and that it was user error that was the problem. I think we've moved through the bugs now from the company, unless anybody is still having issues. But I don't know. Keith, Mark, Brian, have you guys heard anything about any outstanding KYC type of issues, or does it look like everything is pretty much settled now?
Yeah, I just sent Mark one earlier. That was all. Looked like maybe something was possibly wrong on the user end.
Yeah, and they've become so few and far between, but I know there's one little thing. I don't want to put him on the spot, but he reached out to me and just said, "Hey, my thing still says KYC incomplete, but I think it's just going to be like, give me your wallet, we'll fix it." But earlier members may be having some of those issues, but anybody coming in new, it's been a really smooth process. I mean, I brought in a guy literally just today passed him out one of our members' links, and they went through the KYC. I mean, they got everything done in like probably 10, 15 minutes. So it's real smooth right now.
Yeah, Mark, you and I were on that call with my buddy's daughter, and that
Right. That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I'm going to move that into the enterprise, which I think we have enough, people coming in that it's going to be worth going to that, which will make it even smoother. So yeah, this is an exciting time. I'm looking forward to the next time I'm able to hop on with you guys. I get very busy at this time because this is when the devs wake up and I can start knocking things out, which I got to do right now. So I just want to wish everybody a good night and a congratulations. And I guess really, if I'm on tomorrow night's call, that means that means we're nominated tomorrow night. And if I'm not on Tuesday, then I will be on Wednesday. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bow out. Love you guys.
Thanks, David.
This
Appreciate
is
it, buddy.
This is it, guys. Appreciate
Here
it.
we are. Here we are.
Everybody. Yeah, I just want to give a big shout out before we close out this call. Not only Crypto by Master and Lori and myself, but there's been, I want to recognize Gary Kelly, Ron Crane, Peter Hall, Kevin Blake Weldon, and Israel as well. Israel's always pitching in there. And also John Yisrael, I think that's how they pronounce his last name. But anyway, these guys, appreciate each and every one of you guys pitching in. That's the strength of the community. And no doubt, keep up the good work for sure.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Kevin Weldon, because speaking of him, his dad's in the hospital. He's 88 years old. Very near and dear, obviously, to Kevin, and our prayers go out to him also during this time, because it's that's always a very challenging thing. And God bless him and his dad in that situation. I just want everybody to know about that. But yeah, I mean, this is just an amazing time for me. I have to honestly tell you, it's almost surreal. It's just like, wow, we are finally here. And here's the thing. I told you guys I'm so thankful that a lot of you guys have been so patient. And I understand the people that have drawn back and have lost patience. I get it, But when we come forward and everything comes to fruition, right? And everything's working the way it's supposed to. The truth is, when you do something new in business that's never been done before, I know how it is. Everybody, including myself, we all want one thing. We want a smooth path. We want everything to just work perfectly. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to work perfectly. There's going to be challenges because you're brand new in this thing. You're here with us. The token's 28 cents. Okay, you're here at the time when you go through the challenges. And I've asked you guys this before. Would you rather be here with the challenges and get access to where we are? I think we're all so fortunate. I count it joy to be able to go through these challenges because it comes with the territory. This is a brand new project doing something that's never been done before. And we all want the smooth road, but guess what? We just took the bumpy road because we want to be first. I want to be first. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be at the beginning. So I'm willing to accept the challenges. I'm going to tell you guys right now. And you guys, I want you to tell me how wrong I am over the next several days. But there's going to be bugs. I mean, we're going to bring out the voting mechanism, and then someone's going to say, "Oh, for some reason I can't nominate. I don't know what's going on. It's just not working." You're going to have that. I don't know if it's going to be on their side or our side, but whatever it is, we're going to get through it. You're going to have challenges with, the night of the reveal. There's probably going to be some people that are like, "Man, I've been trying to vote, and for some reason, I can't get my vote in." Could that happen? Absolutely, could happen. It's not going to surprise me at all if it happens. But we're going to get through it. It's like we're going to go to the devs. You're going to give us screenshots like we did with the affiliate plan and this crazy KYC process, which you got to remember, for the first time in history, we have introduced a KYC process, right, into a crypto voter ID that's going to make it so that nobody can game the system. It meshes with the Web3, and it works in conjunction with the Web2, and everything that all rolls out into that affiliate plan and makes it work. It's not easy. It is not easy work. It is difficult. And I can tell you, I am really pleased that we've gotten through what appears to be most of these challenges. Not that we won't have more, I don't know. But I can tell you, everything seems to be running really smooth in the onboarding process, getting people KYC'd. All those things seem to be running smooth. And if there's an issue, you guys know you can reach out to me personally, and I'll see to it that I get your information to the dev team and we fix whatever problem that you have. That's still the same way it is. I know there's going to come a time when we've got tens of thousands, eventually hundreds of thousands of members, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. But you know what? We're going to have a whole team of onboarding specialists, certified trainers in the Sosana community that are going to be there for people that have challenges, and they're going to be able to go out there and they're going to not only help them through their challenges, but they're going to educate them on other things that they need to know so that they can be better Sosana community members, right? I just don't know of any community like that does that. And so I just want you guys to kind of be prepared for it. When it comes to nominations, I am going to get that tutorial together. I told you, it's not going to be an A to Z. It's going to be, I would say it's probably going to be an ABC, right? It's going to get you guys started. And then little by little, I'm going to continue dripping on the community with more and more education. It's going to be in our YouTube channel. I will load every single tutorial into our YouTube channel so that ongoing you get more and more educated and more efficient at finding quality projects and nominating those projects. But just remember, and I told you guys this the other night, I think it was Thursday, when you nominate a project, make sure it's not just one of those projects where it's like, I got $500 in Sosana, I've got to nominate a project, I just got to do it. Don't do that, because the truth is, if it's not what you believe in as a quality project that you yourself know that you vote for, then you're wasting your vote. Because the truth is, you can only vote for the projects that you nominate, right? Think about that. So don't waste your nomination on a project that you don't 100% believe in enough to actually vote for. I hope that makes sense. Because chances are you could nominate a project, even one that you're excited about, and later you see some other nominations come in that goes, wow, you know what? I think that project's better, So you're going to have situations like that, but you're going to do the best you can. And listen, I applaud anybody that takes on the endeavor of nominating projects. And my goal, hopefully, I want that to be a more and more rewarding process too, because I want the most quality people coming into our community and nominating those projects. But I can tell you, in the long-term future, and this again, this is not financial advice. This is not making some sort of prediction. I don't have a crystal ball, but I believe in the near future, probably months from now, okay, I believe there's going to be projects that come to our community and they nominate themselves because they believe in their project, right? And they take the time to do that because they believe they really can win the election. And those are going to be some of the most incredible nominations that are going to come to the community. You guys are going to discover them that way. And that's going to be exciting. That's going to be fun. And the goal, remember, is long-term focus. The turtle wins the race, folks. This is not about pump and dump. This is about building your portfolio with quality projects. That's the goal. It's a long-term focus. Remember, we're trying to get rid of the shiny objects. That's what pump and dumps are, shiny object syndrome. And guess what? How does that end? And nothing accomplished, right? Nothing accomplished. And so that's what we want to get away from. We want to get away from that. Yes, we're going to gamify the system. Yes, you're going to get rewarded for participating in it, but we want to do it in a way that's first class. And I'll tell you what, I love this community. I've watched you guys interact in this community for months, and we have a great family growing here of really quality people that really have that same goal in mind, and that is to find quality projects and then give yourself an opportunity in every election to get rewarded for doing so. And you guys know about that. So that's all I got left for tonight. It's about 8:49 p.m. Go ahead, Keith.
Mark, one more thing here. I just forgot. I saw on the screen here, Peter Ohanian. Don't forget Peter. He's been a big contributor. So
Yes.
Peter, great job. Appreciate all the input you put in as well. And we missing anybody, Mark? Can you think anybody else is?
Man, if we are, I'm sorry, because everybody counts. I mean,
There's a
we
lot
have
of good quality people, man.
there really is.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know if Peter's on or not, but let me check and see. I'm actually looking for him. I don't see him on here, but if he is, he always has a lot of great things to say too. Brad Weinman, another awesome
Great.
influence. Great influence, has tremendous experience. Love Brad Weinman as well. And that is, and his sister is Lori Patton, just so you know. And that's where Lori came from. And you guys all know how valuable Lori is to the community. I'm telling you guys don't understand the effort that she puts in every day in this community. And the things that she does, she's one of those people that does the little extra things that you just notice. It's like, it's not just all that sweet. It's really powerful. I mean, I love these little quotes that she comes out when she quotes Brian. She does quote me once in a while, but she really quotes Brian. Brian has a lot of great things to say, and he's so full of energy. He's worth quoting. And Lori just started doing. I didn't ask her to do that. I did not ask her to do it. She's one of those people that just goes the extra mile. I can tell, and she is going to be. I can tell you guys, she's going to be a big part of this community. I can't say she'll be a part of the corporate team because I don't want to take away her voting privileges. I don't want to take away her ability to participate in this amazing mechanism. But I can tell you, she's going to be an extremely important, and already is, an extremely important part of the community. And her brother's Brad Weinman. And I just want to shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. And Lori has just been here uplifting the community every step of the way alongside Keith. And so I had to shout out to you guys as well. And also the professor. Did you mention, I didn't hear you mention him, Keith, but Tila.
No, I did not. Yeah. I haven't seen him tonight.
Right, the professor. We haven't seen him lately, but he'll be coming back. I mean, he's a tremendous influencer. He also has a tremendous attitude, very well spoken, and he's going to be a big part of the big picture too. And I can tell you guys, this is the beginning now. I know we started way back, but this is a new beginning. The first election is upon us. It's coming, right? It's inevitable now. February 7th through the 9th, we're going to be voting. And I'm going to tell you, between now and then and through it all, we're going to have some bugs. We're going to have some challenges. Please don't expect a smooth ride. Please don't, because you're just going to get disappointed. There's no reason to do that. Let's get through the first few elections, and then we'll have a smooth ride. That's the goal, right? You all want the smooth road. I do too. But we've been handed the bumpy road, and that's because you guys are here so early, right? Accept the bumpy road. Let me tell you, it is well worth it. You guys you can still, right now as we speak, get tokens for 28 cents. That is ridiculous. 28 cents for this token is absurd, ridiculous. And you guys, some of you don't really grasp that yet, but I'm telling you, it's coming. You're going to see when this ship sails, 28 cents, in my opinion, without giving financial advice, is going to be absurd. Okay? Yeah. So I'm just telling you guys, that's about it. But that's all I got for tonight. You got anything else, Brian? Keith, anything?
Good, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks, everybody, for coming on and catching this update. Spread the word. Bring people on these calls every night. We will probably, if we don't have David on the call tomorrow night announcing that nominations are live, then we're going to go into talking about the vision. And we're going to make it an awesome call. So bring your prospects, bring people to it, and bring yourself to it so that you can continue to grow your vision as well. Again, I'm going to be working real hard to get out that first tutorial for you guys on how to find quality projects, and many, many more tutorials from all kinds of aspects of everything that our community has to do with to come to follow. So see you guys tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. God bless everybody. We'll see you then.
Okay. God bless.
All right, guys, that was excellent. So we're starting next week on the 7th. Awesome, guys. I'm pumped up, man. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the live stream, 9 o'clock for trading. Have a great night, guys. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow, man. Cheers, guys.